Elementary, Rams. Number 5, Dave Merlot, Archangel Gabriel Catholic School, Knights. Number 6, Brody Carter, Hudson Middle School, Explorers. 9, William Sproul, Marshall Middle, Tiger. 10, Luca Filiaggi, Franklin Elementary, NA Tigers. 11, Jack Rio, Seneca Valley Raiders. 16, Colin Julius, Myers Area Centennial School District, Fighting Planets. 18, Carter Shoe, Peters Township Indians. Number 20, Cruz Armstrong, Eden Hall Upper Elementary, and we are Rams. Number 24, Brady Ferris, Neil Armstrong Middle School, Central Park, Blackhawks. Number 29, Preston Clutter, Hampton Middle School, Talbots. 34, Riley Octoride, Marjorie Centennial School, Fighting Planets. Number 43, Cam Evans, St. Killian Parish School, Celtics. 77, Jake Starr, Seneca Valley Rangers.
Number 78, Austin Wu, Marshall Elementary School, Tigers. 88, Brandon Kaminsky, Marshall Middle School, Tigers. 90, Tanner Waugh, Hay Middle School, Raiders.
Kids just friggin' hit it, and I seen it go flying off. I was like, hey! Did you say hi?
Check, check, check. We are live here in Mentor, Ohio. The mistake by the lake, as the old Jer Bear likes to call it. This is color commentator Colby Armstrong filling in for the Jer Bear as he's running parent duties. He is rink to rink to rink all across Western PA, calling games and dominating the crowd that is the parents. I'll be stepping off for a little bit as I have other duties, real work duties. The Penguins are taking on the Ottawa Senators tonight. I have to do the pregame radio show. You can tune into that on 105.9 The X online. Other than that, we've got gorgeous Bobby Starr coming in to do color. His son's the all-star defenseman, the Constellation Kid, they call him, number 77 of this Pittsburgh Penguins Elite Conway team. Oh, and just like that, the Long Island Gulls throw one from the point. It ticks off about 4 guys' chests, which is amazing. These 11-year-olds barely have a chest. It's like the little baby birds they are at 11 years old. But nonetheless, 1-0 early here. What are we, 30 seconds into the game? Bobby Starr, good luck. Enjoy.
Okay, bear with me. First time for everything, I guess. Filiaggi with the puck. Coming out of our end. Up to Evans. Up to Reel. Back to Evans. Dumps it in. Loses the puck. It's number 3. No names on the jerseys. Kaminsky on his way up, over to Evans, through one guy, lost the puck, on our way back, 2-on-1, Tino does a great job of defending, Tino with the puck, no, Tino lost it, oh, shot on that, So I have no idea what to say. So if you hear a lot of blank air, I'm sorry. Tino back to Brady Paris. Brady in the corner. Up to Sproul. Sproul. And it's a 1-on-2. Good job by Merlot. Bust that up. Here comes Paris. Over to Shuby. He passes it to Tino. He misses it. It's a breakaway. Here comes Carter out of the box. Luckily he deflected that. Sproul. Breaks half ice, loses the puck. We do a line change. Shot on net. Wide. Boy, Jeremy has a great job. I can't think of anything to say. If I'm not yelling at the refs, it's not fun. Oh, and we had a little shot off the side of the post there. Shot from the Gulls, went wide, back on net. Here comes Carter, breaking up, taking it the whole way, back to Wu passes it over to Carter. Carter shoots, stopped, over to Armstrong. Over, it comes out of the zone, and they'll come back and reset. Star back to get it. Star up the ice, over to Evans. He loses control, back to the Gulls, recovered that. Star again, up to Real. Real passes it along, looks like it, oh, we waved off icing. Here comes Real. Real, over to Filiaggi, his shot wide. Over to Merlot. Real stops that one. Real in, shoots, hits the side. And it's back up our ice. Real back to Merlot. Merlot is a 1-on-3, 2-on-3 now. And that's not our buzzer, sorry. Tino centering it. Filiaggi deflecting and covered by the goalie. Garrett Bear's having fun at his game because I have no idea what to do here. And here we go. Drop of the puck. The Gulls are coming back. Tino gets knocked down. Merlot, great coverage, and breaks it up. Up to Merlot again, has it around the back of the net. Oh, he shoots. He saves Hanner. Great save, Hanner. Here comes Tina. Down, up to Brady Paris. Brady's got it. He's coming through. Round one. That's broken up by the Gulls. Gulls knock it in. David breaks it up. And we're back to half ice. And there's a whistle offsides. And I'm getting texts, I'm doing great. You're lying. Please stop lying. And Woo, she has a shot on net. It's deflected. Carter has the puck. He's finding it behind the net. He needs some help. Somebody get in there and help the kid. Off to Woo. Woo centers it. Oh, just past the stick of Armstrong. The Gulls are heading back. Broken up by Julius. We have a 3-on-3. Armstrong centering. Over to Carter. He fans on the pass, and it's up to Alfred. Now it's back to Kasain. Sorry. Kaminsky. Sorry. 88 Kaminsky. He breaks the play up. And we're over to Alfred. He has the play. He has the puck. And Wu has it. We're fighting in the corner. Alfred. Wu. Armstrong. Alfred. Alfred comes out with it. Kaminsky comes around up to Brady Carter. Brody. And Hanner gets a shot on that box. Now I know why people have water when they're standing here, because my mouth is as dry as the Sahara Desert. Might have been the 30-ounce beers I was having. Star off the face-off. Over to Real. Real smashed. Kaminsky loses the puck. Star out the run. Over to Evans. Evans around one. Center ice. Evans still has the puck. Through one guy. Around him. Evans behind the net. He is hammered. And he's down and hurt. And we got a whistle. No call. Or wait, do we have a call? It looks like 13 is going to the box. So the Pens will have a first power play. Hope Cam's okay. He's shrugging it off. He's good. Face off. Over to Evans. Fire on net. Just wide. Evans again. Weak shot. Blocked off easily by the defenseman. Merlot. He fires one to the net. It's wide. Coming back 2-on-3. They dump it in. No ice. Star coming out from behind his own net. Star still coming down. Star across the blue line. He loses the puck. Back to 43. That's Evans. Over to... Oh, Rio has a shot. He fans. Back to Filiaggi. Filiaggi's working the puck. Dancing. Over to Tino. Tino shoots. Weak shot. Defended easily. It's in the corner. Seconds ago in the penalty. Pens look like they're not on a power play. It looks like they're playing full strength. Here comes Paris. He's down. He's going to shoot. And no. He's around the net. Back to Alfred. He loses the puck. It's a... No. It's not. Nothing. He loses it. Shuby's fighting in the corner for it. Over to Paris. Back to Alfred. He dumps it in. And they dump it down for an icing. Yes, it'll come back. So as I'm talking, everyone's laughing at me up here. Something on. Can you still hear me, Nick? Okay. Something clicked when I touched the headphones. And here we go. Gulls have it. They come down. They break away one. It's 2-on-1 on Star. Star that comes out with it. Comes around his net. Here we go. Up ice. Star still has the puck. Loses the puck over to Shuby. Shuby comes down. Him and Paris. Just wide as Paris's stick. Gulls get it out of their end to Star. Star over to Merlot. Merlot comes down. Him and Paris and Sproul. Over to Brody, and he fanned on the pass. Gulls cross the blue line. It's a 1-on-3. He has no one to help him. He loses the puck. Tino comes to the back of the net. Up to Brady. Brady over to Parrott. Over to Shuby. Tino. Broken up by the Gulls. Broken up by the Pens. Broken up again by the Pens. And broken up by the Gulls. Still in their end. Tino up to Brady. Offsides on the Gulls. 2 minutes 46 left to go in the first period. It's the longest day of my life. God, I need a beer. Okay, Carter with the draw off the face-off. Back to Alfred. Alfred dumps it into blue. Gulls have it come back to the red line. Gulls still possess the puck in our zone. Oh! And Shuby just... Julius, my correction. Julius just shouldered a kid. Got away with something there. It's back in the Gulls' end. Carter gives chase. Wu breaks it up. Still in. Wu has a chance to get it here. He does not. But Armstrong comes up with the puck. He centers it over to Wu. Wu behind the net. He centers it. Oh, missed. Broken up again by the Gulls. Julius with the puck. Skating over the blue line. In. It's under a Gulls player. He's sitting on it. Julius with the puck. Fires it. It's under his pads and he covers it up. And we have a whistle. Minute 33 left, first period. Still down 1-0. It's the longest day of my life, Eric Armstrong. Armstrong's over there working away, talking like he's like nothing. I'm here tripping over my tongue. Star winds up. He decides to pass it to Real. Real still in the corner. Real loses the puck to 43. Cam Evans has it. He breaks through one. He goes around. He fires, and the goalie covers. Okay, we dropped the puck. God, I'm waiting for that beer to come up here. I haven't seen it yet. And I don't know. Was that an offsides? That's what I'm saying. What did he blow the whistle for? I mean, some of these refs, I just don't understand them. I hope you folks are seeing this at home because I don't know what the hell he's calling. I got to take my jacket off. I'm hot. It's like giving a speech at school. You turn red, and I'm like all on fire. Cam just gets knee to knee, loses the puck, broken up by the Gulls, comes back through our end. Tino busts that up. And we have another whistle. Looks like we're going to have a, what's that called? Holding? Looks like a holding. on Tino, who had possession of the puck. I don't know what he was holding him with. Maybe his leg. I don't know. Jason's giving him some shit. I don't know what he's doing over there. Okay, drop of the puck. Here we go. It's out of their end. They got to regroup. Paris gives chase. Gulls get possession. Back into our zone. Broken up by Julius. Julius up to Shuby. Shuby back to Julius. Julius dumps it in. Gulls take position behind their own net. Gulls still have possession. Dumps it into the pen zone. All for Hyde. Over to Julius. And that's the end of the first period. Gulls were on a power play. 48 seconds left in the next period. I gotta say, it looked pretty slow in the first period. A lot of back and forth.
Yo, you dig Phil down.
I need Jeremy to text me some good commentary for in between periods here, because what do I got? Like 30 seconds of dead air. As the boys walk from one end to the other. No, cannot hear you. So I wasn't up here for the first goal. I literally just walked in because oh geez, the camera's down again. The GoPro is down, Nick. Yeah. So we had a GoPro behind our end of the net just a minute ago. The kids knocked it off during warm-ups. I ran down to get it, put it back up. Like I said before, my mouth is as dry as the Harad Desert, and I don't have any spit to put it on. I guess everyone's just gonna walk by the GoPro because there goes. Oh wait, no. Who's that? Is that Lynn? Oh, my wife got the GoPro. She can't reach very high. They're trying to reattach the GoPro. Here we are at center ice. They drop the puck. Sproul comes out with it. He's tripped. No call. Oh, wait. He is going to call a trip. Finally, the ref seen it.
Oh, you turn it. Yeah. I think they're just using it for sound.
Looks like we'll be even strength for 41 seconds, and then Pens will have a power play. Starr, Kaminsky, and Sproul and Carter will defend off sides on the Gulls. Armstrong will be with you in 5 more minutes. Thank God. Here we go. The Gulls have possession. Heading down across the blue line. Off of Kaminsky. Over to Starr. It's broken up again by Carter, or Kaminsky. Covered by Hanner. And we got a whistle. 16 more seconds and the Pens will be on a power play. As we change the line to Alford, Julius, Paris, and Shuby. Shuby dooby doo. Okay, drop of the puck. Shot on off net a little bit by about 2 feet. Alford gets that easily. Over to Paris. Paris up to Shuby, intercepted by the Gulls back into our end. And we are on a power play. Over to Sproul. It's a 3-on-2. Sproul takes it, winds, fires, and rebound. Just missed by Paris. Over to Alfred. Alfred over to Julius. Julius spins, turns. He fans on the pass. Back to Julius in the corner. Julius comes up with it. He backhands over. Sproul, nothing. And the Gulls send it down for on net, so it won't be an icing. Gulls recover. Lose the puck over. I can't see who that is. Alfred up to Brady Paris. Gulls again on a drive. 2-on-2. Backhand. Wide. Broken up. Sprawl over to Paris. Carter flying up the side. Paris and Fleur and Shuby. Paris fires. He misses. Over to Sproul. Sproul corrals the puck. Backhands it over to Carter. Carter shoots and deflected off of the Gulls. Sproul shoots. Goalie misses. They're still. I haven't heard a whistle. Now I hear it. Goalie covers. Okay. All even strength here now. Carter, Wu, Armstrong, Merlot, and Tino. Sorry if I don't use first and last names correctly. I just see them as I see them. Gulls come out with it. Intercepted by Merlot. Merlot, Armstrong was just offsides. Armstrong offsides, it'll come back. Same line. And 12:23 in the second period. And we're going to have a switch of center. 1, 2, okay. Carter takes the center. Over to Wu. Wu has it. Around the corner. He fires. It's loose. No good. Fans on the pass. Gulls have it. Armstrong fighting in the corner. Back to Wu just took the hammer down to one of the Gulls, number 5. I can't see a name. Armstrong with the puck. He shoots. Over to Wu. Nothing again. Weak shot. Back to Carter. Carter intercepts the pass. Gulls recover. No, Carter intercepts again. Carter is on fire, intercepting. Oh, Wu tried to pass to Wu and Fan. Gulls cover that. And here we go with a 1-on-2. Star easily defends that. Okay, here, Armstrong is back finally. I'll see you people.
Gotta hand it to Grandpa Bobby Starr right there. They call him Uncle Bob. Unbelievable dance with YouTube that he just put on. It was a 2-step. It turned into a rave at some point, and next thing you know, everyone's drinking water. Bobby Starr, absolutely electrical. His son, the Constellation, Bobby, out of this world. 1-0. I didn't miss much, did I, boys? Penn's taking on the Ottawa Senators tonight. We forgot to do the training table starting lineup. It's a little late for that as we're into the second period now. Some great opportunities for the Penguins, generating chances off the wall in the offensive zone. Some good give and go plays. Haven't been able to get through yet. His Filiagi breaks in down the right. I love that play right there to Real. Right into the bread basket as Evans was crashing the back door. They call that play a pad pass. If it's a little lower, he kind of look for a rebound attempt and shoot it off the goaltender to Evans crashing the door. Almost woulda, coulda, shoulda on that play as the goalie swallows it up, face off to the right side in the offensive zone. Charlie McAvoy of the Boston Bruins, famous Long Island Gull of years past. Of course, he's signed with the Boston Bruins for 8 years, making huge money. And Cameron Evans, as I'm bragging about McAvoy of the Bruins, Cam Evans grabs a loose puck off of a shot from the half wall that starts hitting some bodies, bouncing around, and he just retrieves it and unleashes a shot for just inside the face-off dot in that little sweet spot right there. Finds a home, 1-1 Pens. They needed that. They needed some life. They needed to get going. This line here of Filiagi, Evans, and Real sparks this Penguins team. Of course, last time they got a goal to even it, they got scored on this afternoon 10 seconds later, but that's not the case here as this line is back on the attack. Julius at the net. Evans is right there again, looking for a rebound. And this puck is in the corner now, and Ofterhide looks like he's on YouTube, stick handling in a phone booth. Eluding defenders, quick passing plays, give and go. Little physicality, never hurt anybody. We've got this Long Island Gulls team streaking in. They're going to have to get a change. The Penguins had them hemmed in their zone as they were gasping for air. They get fresh bodies on the ice. The Pens will look to do the same here. With 8:15 left in the second period, 1-1 game. Penguins with some life here now that they've got that first goal. Sproul down low, tries to pull it in front. Shub off the bench and picked off by Paris as he heads down towards the net. Little pull-up play. Finds Shub in front. Little bang-bang play in front, and Sproul's trying to dig on his ex-team. I believe Sproul's an ex-Long Island goal as he came over from this program, and he's playing with the Penguins now, number 9. William Sproul had a great game this morning, or this afternoon. When the heck was it? Seemed like forever ago. Just glad all our diehard fans are still tuned in across the world. You guys know this is international. As I look back at the Swirly Nation headquarters here, they're all nodding their heads, but they're like elves in Santa's workshop. They're working diligently, putting up graphics. I mean, this is unbelievable setup here as the Penguins lose an offensive zone face-off, and the Gulls come streaking up on the left wing here. Down, there's that shot. We saw that beat Clutter, that short side down the left wing shot where he handles it off his face. Does Hanner. Hanner just decided to stand up and said, hey, I dare you to beat me here. I'm going to put my face in the way, and made a heck of a save. Penn's doing a good job on the forecheck, working it around the O-zone. Working the boards, supporting with movement, give and goes. I like what I'm seeing out of this is the little train that could. Shub just blasts into that monster of a man, 97 on defense. Sproul's going to take his chance now against the monster of a man. Keeps his feet moving. Good edge work by Sproul to try to get around 97, and doesn't work out, and here we go. Julius with a beautiful read in the neutral zone as he keeps the puck going ahead into the offensive zone. Carter right on that puck. Julius trying to fight for it. Now he's caught. Looks to be a 3-on-1 rush here with Julius joining. It's all alone. Number 3 rebound. Wow! Hanner gets across off a quick transition by the Gulls. They go the other way with Julius carrying it up and just kind of changes direction immediately. 3-on-1, and number 3 on the Gulls just took off. They finally find him going up the middle of the ice with a save. And then a quick reactionary save on the rebound is Hanner coming across to shut it down. And not only does he shut it down, but no rebound. Everything gets smothered. And the play is deadened. As the Woo line comes on with Carter and Armstrong now. They hope to go to work. Caught getting up ice, looking for numbers. This is Long Island. I don't know what happened there. This ref is pointing at him and he's calling interference as the puck was shot directly into his area where the incident happened. As players were crashing the net, and Julius just, I think, turned into a guy, maybe a little bit physical, but not a big deal in that situation. Minute and a half penalty for interference as Julius. His Penn's getting caught a couple times on turnovers going the other way, and odd man rushes, and Hanner having to be sharp. 6:13 left here in the second period. 1-1. Penn's trying to kill a penalty. They tie it up. They get some life. Looking to stay alive on this penalty kill. Long Island for some time was, in their zone, trying to survive, trying to kill the cycle of this Penguins team. Given goes as Wu steps in. Big shot blocked by, he looks like Hal Gill when Hal Gill played for the Montreal Canadiens. If everyone remembers Hal Gill, he's about 6'9". Does number 97 here for Long Island. He blocked that shot by Wu. It's just, how do you miss him? He's guy's like a evergreen in the forest. And he's blasted slappers at the point as well. Of course, the rubber man Merlot is there to eat anything up. He doesn't care. He'll block shots. The Pens and Filiaggi come up the ice with Armstrong as they're on the kill here. 30 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. As they'll set up a breakout situation. Armstrong steps in front of an errant pass. As he'll walk down the wing, he winds up a slow. Oh my goodness! I don't know how that got through, but what a choice. And I don't know. We're going to have to check the radar gun down there. I think the thing might have been 30 miles an hour, guys. I don't know if Cine Swirl TV, do we have the technology to track puck speed? Do we have puck tracking, guys? 17.5 mile an hour blaster. Cruz is still celebrating as he heads to the bench. In all estimations, that's a shorthanded goal, and that was a quadruple celebration on a blast down the wing. And the Penguins with a massive goal. I love it, the way he moved his feet. He picked off that pass, attacked, and then the confidence to take that shot, and a bomb. Absolute weapon. Down the wing, 2-1. Hanner kills the puck here. It's dead. They blow it down. Penalty is expired. Penguins back to even strength, and they'll look to regroup off a face-off here. Massive goal with under 5 minutes left in the second period. Beat the goaltender. High blocker side with an absolute cannon. We're going to be seeing that shot in the highlight reel on ESPN tonight. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Reel off the face-off, and just poking the pucks off their sticks as they try to gain possession. A little bit quicker on decision-making. And here's Reel down the right wing. This is where he makes his money right here. Are these guys getting paid? Oh, a terrific shot. We had a great angle here from Cine Swirl broadcast booth as Reel had that thing labeled low blocker. A nice choice of position on that shot. Tough for goaltenders to save, but it's ricocheted into the corner. The Penguins are looking to get into a defensive posture here as Long Island reattacks up the ice. Hanner pokes it into the far corner. Keep the play alive. Evans just lost the handle on it as Reel was looking to break all alone on that right side again. He loves to get streaking up there. He's like the guy from the movie The Hangover, as he went streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium, he said, Frank the Tank. Here goes Reel, down that right side again. He'll opt to dump it in and looks for a line change. This line had some chances up ice. Of course, Reel with that nice low blocker shot that almost connected. And now it's the Paris line with Schub and Sproul as they come onto the ice. Balella wheeling behind the net, looking for options as Long Island gets a change. Paris shutting down the wall. Sproul coming over to assist him in a battle. They try to stay on side. Paris pulls it by, uses his legs. He's like a tarantula out there. He's long and just reaching for pucks. Schub just tacking a puck, and I'm telling you, if I had $1 for every time a penalty like that was called at this level of hockey, I'd be a cajillionaire. Is that a number? I don't even know. Cajillion? It's a new number, as we know that the million, being a millionaire is old school now. You have to be a billionaire, and of course, it's 20. And we're into the years where cajillionaire is the next thing, I think. So The Sir Pizza power play. I have to mention that. I'm obligated to mention that as they are apparently paying sponsor. I'm not too sure about that. As Armstrong finds a puck loose in the slot, he's trying to get the handle, pokes it to Merlot, and that just comes outside the zone. I love the poise by Merlot to eat it, regroup. Hey, we'll live to fight another day. And they re-attack to Carter down the left wing. Woo's got to get in on that puck and help Carter. He's under attack as he falls down, and the Gulls get the puck. They got to get to this red line and get it in, and they're looking for more as they attack offensively. And oh, Hanner, are you kidding me with that glove save? Low glove side, he flashes the leather, almost in desperation, reaches out, and I don't know, guys, you stretch out like that, I mean, you've got to go to the physio, the chiropractor, everything. I know he's 11, but that was that dynamic of a save. Kaminsky now with the puck, rims it around to Starr as he looked like he was stepping on toy cars as they were rolling under his feet like that burglar in Home Alone. Reel to the net on a 2-on-1, almost woulda, coulda, shoulda. They attack the net right here. He picked his poison, and it's Evans again. I mean, he had Filiaggi in the slot. He had Evans back door. Reel could have picked whatever he wanted right there and found Evans back door, his second goal of the game. And I'm telling you, if the chat isn't popping on City Swirl TV, I don't know what to do. That was an unbelievable attack and execution out of the corner after that. Let's not forget about it, that Hanner glove save. Tremendous glove save by Hanner to hold the fort and lead to that awesome goal and execution by this Evans Filiaggi Reel line. They'll continue the cycle in the offensive zone. I love the cycle right now that this team is doing. The Pens, these guys have figured out these little give and go, these little 10-foot area games. So important to make players make decisions, make bad decisions, make mistakes, and then execute as they did off that other goal. I love the cycle game. Oh, what a power move by Evans. Filiaggi filing in. He gets to the middle, just over the net with all kinds of bodies around the net. As Starr jumped up in the play, was looking for dinner. Didn't find it. They get back to the grind game, the cycle game. As Filiaggi keeps it alive. Reel will set it up now, down in behind the goal line in the far corner. He's looking. Rylan Ofterhide was jumping in from the point, had a great bead on possible scoring attempt. The Pens lose the puck, and these Gulls come the other way, and Ofterhide gets on his horse and gets back there. Breaks it up, and now he's just wheeling and dealing on a breakout. And Paris with a terrific little touch pass to himself. Oh, no, oh, unbelievable execution. I don't know if the Jer Bear is bad luck, but I'm telling you what, we're having a night up here in the broadcast booth of City Swirl as the boys in black and gold are casting spells and wheeling and dealing here in Mentor, Ohio versus Long Island Gulls. Unbelievable touch. Folks, you don't know how hard it is. When you're coming on a defender like that, you poke the puck or chip it to yourself. You know, you see guys chip it and poke it a little too far to the head of themselves, and they're on the chase. Paris with fantastic touch, almost passes it to himself virtually with a little chip off the wall. And then the poise to hang on to that puck, bait the goaltender and defender with a fake shot, and slide it over for unbelievable, that low blocker where Reel was hunting that a few shifts ago. He now capitalizes on it as we end the period here in the second period with Ofterhide dumping it in. And we will get a brief timeout. The Penguins with an explosion here in the second period. Just absolutely sniping. I've loved the cycle game and the possession game and the small area game down low in the offensive zone. Creating plays, defensive joined. There's been a few odd man rushes coming the other way for the Gulls, and give them credit as they are dangerous up ice. Hanner's had to be good. How about that glove save he made no more than 5 minutes ago to keep the Gulls with only one goal, and then they come back the other way and leads to 2 more goals for the Penguins. We'll have to highlight that save for the turning point possibly in this game, and turning the tide and giving all kinds of juice to this Penguins team. I've got my dad messaging me. He liked the goal. He liked the passing. Wayner is tuned in. Wayne Armstrong, the grandfather of Cruz Armstrong, and my father, Mr. Hockey, the great one, Wayne Armstrong, is tuned in from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. That's a mouthful, but it's the land of where Gordie Howe is from, Mr. Hockey, and he's tuned in. I'm proud to say it. She'll have all kinds of advice for me to say to my son after the game. Penguins drawn up something here. Merlot and Villela, Coach Conway, as they come in for the face-off. Look for something here as the boys are talking off the face-off. All kinds of trickery and magic at times off these face-off plays. You never know what you're going to get. Gulls try to get it in deep and no go with Villela blocking it down, and oh my, Shub, yep, he tried to give him an ankle breaker to Shub, and when you're caught like that and you're stuck, you have no other choice but to, get a piece of the player as a defender. You try to block him or try to shield him, and you're beat, you're dead, you're standing in quicksand at that point with that little shoulder shimmy that Shub gave him, and great edge work, going one way, going the other way, and draws a penalty right now. It's 5-on-4, 15 seconds into this period, a minute and a half power play for the Penguins. Down in the corner, Shub once again on the puck as he draws another penalty. I don't know what happened there. What's he going to call? Oh, a trip. I like that. He kind of gives like a downward cutting motion. I don't know if it was like a leg slash up here, but we all know that's a tripping penalty. That's that reach-in penalty, City Swirl Nation. That's that reach-in penalty. You try to go stick on puck, stick on puck, stick on puck, but when you're beat, it makes it a little bit more challenging for these young fellas to kind of defend. You have to defend with your legs, check with your legs, and have that stick in there, but every once in a while you get a piece of them, and just put another dollar to my gajillion dollars for that penalty call. As we said, City Swirl TV, if we had $1 for every time that penalty was called, we wouldn't be doing Cine TV. That is a fact, isn't it? As I look back to... What a crew. The dads, of course, and moms here having fun here in the Mentor Arena. Head back to the hotel. We're hanging out. And what I saw at the hotel, I don't know what team it was, and I'll share this with the listeners. I'd never seen this before. Of course, I've seen some old school tricks when you get in the hotel room and you can't shower or take a bath in your hotel because the dads fill it with ice and there's beers immediately into the bathtub on a hockey trip. But I saw a Bloody Mary bar set up in the hallway at the hotel by a team, and they were using the ironing board as the bar, which was quite amazing and creative to see. Gotta hand it to them. And here we go, 5-on-3 in zone. Armstrong with the puck down low. Little story for you, a little trick, maybe a little hotel room hack. Oh, and Armstrong cuts in the middle. I like the poise on that man as he tries to drive into the danger area. And when you move your feet, good things happen. And Shub and Armstrong, two guys that work awfully hard on pucks and forechecking and getting pucks back, and are rewarded by drawing a couple penalties here. And Long Island is stacking up bodies in the penalty box right now. There's not enough room in there for one more guy. They've got 3 people in the box. The Gulls are begging for forgiveness. Their coach is talking to the refs going, please, please, please. You don't know what else to do. Bobby Starr, a very handy gentleman, will have to get down there and build a bleacher for the Long Island Gulls in the penalty box. We know he can do it. Oh, and unbelievable. I love that play by Ofterhide as he shakes his head. Hey, keep your chin up, kid. That was a heck of a play walking inside. And he had it pinpointed, high glove, top corner. A great save as the rebound was kicking around. They're unable to find the rebound and icing as they relieve pressure and try to take a breath as the Long Island Gulls as they're waiting still for a man to get out of the box. 9 seconds left on the first penalty right now. 1 minute and 23 seconds left on that second penalty. Sproul steps in for the draw. They lose it. The Gulls are looking to rim it around here. 5-on-3. The Pens will look to set up some magic. With 1 second left, tick. A guy comes out of the box right now, and be careful as they're hunting. The Gulls break out. They're looking for a support as they come and attack shorthanded. You know the refs are going to be looking with 3 penalty calls in a row there. Possibly any little thing that the Penguins do might be a penalty call here, just to even it out. We know that that's how hockey works at times. Merlot back for a puck right in front of his own bench, goes cross ice as the Gulls are making a change to the weak side of the ice. I love that heads up smart play as they come up and attack and get down the wall. They're looking for numbers on the puck here, looking to outnumber on the power play to try to get that puck back, and the Gulls are able to battle it out of the zone with 25 seconds left on the penalty kill. Paris just mishandles it, misfires it. It's just kind of bumbling around here right now. The Penguins look to get organized on the breakout. Merlot throws it up, a no-look pickup pass by Sproul, and Paris just loses the handle on it, but the big man follows on into the zone and behind the net now. He'll rim it up. Cruz Armstrong comes on the ice. Oh, and he just didn't see the guy. That was the guy coming out of the penalty box as this last penalty has expired. Back to full strength now. Cruz Armstrong didn't see the man coming out. You can see how dangerous that can be if you're not aware of these penalties and when they're expiring. As the Long Island Gulls now full strength go to work in the offensive zone. Wu pulls it, pushes it, pops it out, and he uses his legs to get going. Armstrong waiting for support and almost finds a seam to Wu as he kind of came late up into the play. I like that little bait play by Armstrong there to kind of wait for Wu in the middle. And that's offside as Kaminsky unable to hold it in the zone. Just got out. Would have to go to... Do we have instant replay to look if that was out or in? We're working on it. We're working on it here at City Swirl. We don't have that technology yet. We do have instant replay, but we do not have cameras in the roof right above the blue lines to actually see if that did come out or not. We're working on it as Hanner squeezes that. Little shot. Oh, I've just been informed and now it's the holiday season as Thanksgiving is upon us and Christmas soon to be next. We are accepting donation, of course, to fund this elaborate operation, and we may be coming out with Bob Starr's the play-by-play voice of t-shirts, the Constellation Man they're calling them, and you can pick up that merch maybe around the holiday season as we'll be looking to launch that right away. I'm not sure of the design yet. We haven't really talked about it, what it'll look like, what it'll be, but fantastic idea. Somehow, some reason I picture him in that big heavy-duty truck he drives, loaded up. I mean, you need a stepladder to get into that thing. It's unbelievable. And maybe his smiling face waving out of the driver's side window. As Wu steps in with a shot. That's that little rebound shot. I like that. We'll get back to the game here. I'm sorry I was daydreaming. Merch. Merch ideas. Oh, and a backhand sauce pass to Wu as it just bleeds through the front of the net and out the other side. And here comes the Long Island Gulls. The really nice little dump in and retrieve to himself. And you talk about what makes a good forechecker, forechecking team, and it's that anticipation and where to put pucks and how to get it back. And that was an individual effort right there by the Long Island Gulls at number 3 as Real comes out, and when he gets dancing down this right side, anything can happen, and he's sucked 2 guys to him. Cameron Evans for the hat trick, and guess what, baby? Cam just earned himself A hat trick with that goal. And an unbelievable executed play, reel down that right side, as we've seen him so often this season, creating, draws two guys to him, and Evans just enough time to bury that. And the Bear, Jeremy Evans, I feel bad that he's not here to witness that, because Cam is putting on an absolute clinic as he steps into another puck inside outside, and they do what only you can do to a man that is this powerful and strong and confident, and that's knock him on his wallet. Reel behind the net now. Comfortable inside of a battle. We're spinning, we're twirling. Filiagi pulling guys left, manipulating the play as he throws one in there, and Reel reaches with that reach on his backhand and directs one, and it's all kind of chaos right now for the Gulls as they're trying to sort out everything in their own end, and they must be wondering, does the Penguins have 10 guys on the ice? Reel with the puck again in the far corner. Merlot decides, hey, guess what, guys? I'm going to go stand in front of the net. I want some of this action. As Evans, and there he is, the rubber man. You sniff around long enough, you'll find a bone, and the Merlot, the rubber man, the old hound dog, sniffing around, diving in from the back end of the blue line, sniffing for action in front of the net. Kind of went unattended as a defenseman. It's always hard if you're a winger to keep track of these D when they decide to jump in and go for a little twirl in the offensive zone. You don't expect them to be there. Your head has to be on a swivel as Merlot finds himself a loose puck in front, and he's rewarded. Nice work by that line once again to keep things going and create. I love that cycle plays down below. Here we go again. They're going back to work. Sproul looking to get the puck in behind the net and keep it alive down there. Kaminsky, aggressive play at the line to keep it in. That guy was either going to poke it out or he was going to get run over, I think, the way Kaminsky came in right there. He wasn't letting that puck get out of the zone. Shoup fights off a guy and tries to cycle it back down the wall, and here's Starr. He's baiting everyone on the ice, saying, come here, hey, you can put your stick here, I'll get rid of that stick, as he cuts in now to the middle of the ice. Almost finds it on the other side, and almost worked out where he would have danced almost the entire team. And it looks like we're going to get a hooking call here. It's kind of a reach-in penalty, a can opener. They're going to call a trip as this young man went into the end boards. Let's hope he's okay. He went in fairly hard, streaking down that left wing. Far side, trying to get to the net. Just one of those plays where he was, he's holding his ankle. That's not good. Feel bad for this guy. That's always tough. And of course, hockey's a dangerous sport. When anything kind of happens, 8 to 10 feet away from the boards, as it did here for this play, as he was about to get a shot off, and Kaminsky just kind of reached in to try to deter it and kind of twisted him with his stick and tied him up and sent him flying, unable to brace himself before heading into the boards here, as he seems to be in some pain. His foot, I think he went in feet first, but that always can lead to some kind of ankle injury or foot injury. They're getting him to his feet here as both teams tap their stick. Good sportsmanship here by both teams, and the Penguins hoping this fella's okay, as he made a hard play down the wall and was sent in with a full head of steam, a perfect distance away from the boards to be dangerous. So we'll keep an eye on him and see if he does return to the game, as the Penguins now will go to the penalty kill. Seems to be walking fine on the bench. Of course, they're checking in to see if he's okay. His teammates there at Long Island bench, as they'll go to work and try to get some life here. The Penguins have taken off on a 6-1 lead here with 6 minutes left in the third period of Game 2 here on Saturday in Mentor. Austin Wu down the wall, and it's like every stride. It's like, you ever watch the Olympics when the canoers are paddling? Every stroke of the canoe is just a paddle in the water. So whoosh, whoosh, and that's when Austin Wu's like when he's skating, and you can see when he's digging in, no one's going to stay with him. As Long Island comes into the zone and tries to set up on the power play now. to the back end, and they're not thinking anything else other than let's get some havoc and some action around the net as they send it in there. It misses. Hanner directs it back into the far side half wall. A little bit of contact there by Julius on a battle, and it's just a stick battle right now. It's the will, it's the want, who's going to get it as Long Island gets it and throws it out front. And Wu collapsed down and deflected that away, but the Long Island defender here keeps it in the zone at the bottom of your screen. As he comes in, he looks for a little shot pass as Carter ties him up. Hanner just doesn't care what's going on in front of him. He sees through all the smoke and finds a loose puck and a shot that is now cleared. It'll be icing. 7 seconds left. 4:49, 6-1 Penguins. As we're now into the under 5-minute area here in this third period. As the Penguins look to break, I guess, a curse. It's really, truly been a curse in Chicago. Losing games, tie-in games. They haven't been able to come up with a W here. Of course, losing the game this morning on a game that I thought that they played fairly well. And they're looking for more here as Cruz Armstrong using his legs. Believe me, I've been on him for that. So, good job by him in drawing a penalty. Skating through the neutral zone using his legs, and Long Island reaches out and has to get a hook on his arm, and he's hauled down. We'll see a power play, minute and a half power play here, 4:40 left in the third period. Filiaggi, Evans looking for his fourth goal, and Armstrong looking for his second. I mean, with the way Armstrong shot and scored that goal, we may want to put him like Fulton Reed off the Mighty Ducks and just have him blast away. 17.5 miles an hour was that shot, I believe. Was it kilometers an hour or miles? In Canada, yeah, that's about 100 miles an hour. I'm getting my kilometers and miles mixed up. I don't know, it's like Celsius and Fahrenheit. Schmozzle down here along the wall. Armstrong came crashing in and he gets his own medicine, and Filiaggi shoots the puck on the goalie after the whistle. I don't know if he heard the whistle. He's saying he didn't hear it. He does have extremely long hair that may have been over his ears. Hockey hair, they call it. As Armstrong will sit down for the penalty. I think he's calling Filiaggi here for maybe an unsportsmanlike, I believe they'll call that. I don't know if it was his fault or if he didn't hear the whistle. But it looks like it'll be 4-on-3 for Long Island here with just over 4 minutes left in the period. 6-1 Penguins, and a little bit of confusion. They're unsure what to do. Armstrong and Filiaggi consoling each other in the penalty box right now. They both look confused. They don't know what's going on. That's funny though. Filiaggi for sure, I don't think he heard the whistle and put a puck in on net, and he'll sit and watch now with Armstrong. At least when you're going to be in the penalty box, feel shame. It's nice to do it with a buddy. Great job by Villela there as Merlot was knocked down in the corner. He seems to have lost an edge. Looks like he's wearing rollerblades out there. He's kind of spinning out all over the ice. 4-on-3 here. Of course, I'm sure these teams aren't practicing this ever, so you just try to set it up in the offensive zone, and the Pens just trying to win some battles and relieve pressure when you can and try to get it out when you can, and that's what Real is trying to do here at the blue line. And nice shot right there as that kind of finds its way through some bodies, and Hanner deflects it to safety. And there's the battles we're talking about. A great seam pass right there, and Hanner handles it as Merlot comes in to clean up the garbage and bunt it out to safety. Villela tackled in the corner, tripped up, little toe pick as the penalty expires to Long Island. They're going 5-on-3 now, and they go strong side to weak side, down to the half wall, into the middle as they're looking for action. Hanner doesn't bite on any of it, stays with those passes, and that passing play by Long Island, and makes a save, and the Pens scramble. These guys have been out here for a while now as they try to stay tight in the box and kill this off. Two guys come funneling out of the penalty box as they race to the bench for extra men on the ice. Sproul's out there now, and Shub comes on, but the same three guys are still there. Real, Merlot, and Valella. The defense pairing now changing as Starr and Kaminsky come on the ice, and Long Island says, we're not done. We're still going to put the heat on you as they try to attack at the blue line here. It's turned up ice by Starr. Sproul tries to toe drag and find support from his teammates as they come over and keep this puck alive in the offensive zone. Paris, who's had a great game, made some great plays, picks up a puck. I love that little seam, weak side seam pass to the D-man. Sergei Gonchar used to be unbelievable at that with the Pens in the day, kind of getting lost and eluding his defending winger to find that soft spot coming to the zone. As Starr looked like he was doing the same thing and created an epic chance on that play right there. And the Penguins do go offside here, and the play will come outside the zone, and this line stays on the ice. 5-on-5, we'll see if this can stay this way here. These guys can play straight up the rest of the way. Minute 30 left here in the third period. 6-1 Penguins. They survive a 5-on-3 situation and are going to town here. Kaminsky along the wall, and you better have brass knuckles, your lunch pail, and a hard hat if you're going to get around him in the offensive zone. You're not coming into his area easy. You're not getting down the boards easy. The Pens are sending the Gulls flying right now in the offensive zone here as they just try to get it out, sweep it out over the line, and Shub, like a battering ram, has a puck deflected off his skate as he's driving up the wall here, and they get a whistle's play. I don't know, it might have went over Coach Conway's head if I had to guess, as it was deflected into the players' bench here. And they line up with exactly 1 minute on the clock. The Pens will look to finish this game in the offensive zone. Oh! There's a shot with speed down the wing. I love that. I just love it, even if it's saved, as they have Armstrong and Wu crashing the net, and a great speed and release and shot. Catches the goaltender, just getting a piece of it with his glove, but just not enough. It hit off the post and went in. And when you're a player and you rip a puck like that and it goes ping, post and in, there's no better feelings. But still, the Pens, they just line up. There's no celebration as they're up 7-1. Classy, no big selly, as they just want to line up and show good sportsmanship here and get this thing over the finish line as Carter and Wu stay on the attack, and Julius jumps in. He'll try to turn and protect the puck. Armstrong down the wall. Julius right here and swallowed up by the defenseman. They won't let him get anywhere inside of the face-off dots to generate a shot and a chance. And Long Island isn't going away quietly. 7 seconds left here as the Penguins will just try to eat the puck and ice it. Ofterhide just hanging on to it. Poised hands, poised feeling. Long Island unhappy with the outcome as this one was a fight right to the end. And of course, we look back at that save, that glove save by William Hanner. And I admit, I probably should have lost my mind a little bit more over that save, as it was absolutely spectacular, which seemed to be the turning point in the game at that moment. It was a close game. I believe it was 1-1 or 2-1 Pens. And after that save, the floodgates were opened and the boys just went to work turning it up. And they took the score off the clock already. I think it was 7-1, was it, with the Carter goal at the end. And the Penguins are back in the win column. And they can sleep well tonight here in Mentor. And what time's our next game for everybody out there listening? We've got 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. The Penguins will be back in action, early to bed, but we'll have smiles, we'll have chests poofed out, chins up, feeling good about themselves as everyone contributed here today, and should feel good about getting a victory and getting this team going and on the win column and back in the right track. We'll see you tomorrow morning I hope the Jer Bear is back. He's got a new standard to live up to here at City Swirl TV. I'm Colby Armstrong, color analyst. Jeremy, the Jer Bear, is hopefully back.